Housing market hot takes as a first-time home buyer. My husband and I are dual income, no kids, both have really great jobs. I am a speech therapist, I own my own business, and he works in tech. So we've been saving for a little while and watching the market. We have a great realtor. We know the location that we want to live in, and it's not a crazy location. Like, we are not looking to buy in Boulder, Colorado. We know that those houses are just out of our budget, and that's okay. I'm actually from Colorado. I have lived here my whole life, and my husband is not. My husband has a unique perspective because he moved a lot because of his dad's job growing up. My perspective is a little different. I lived in the same house from the time I was 3 till I was in my early 20s, and my parents actually are still in that house. As a native Coloradan, it's been really weird to see the market change from something that used to be like relatively affordable for most people to now, I mean, you're paying $500,000 for a fixer-upper or something that has been fixed and flipped but is under 1,000 square feet, which is smaller than our apartment right now. We are not looking to buy even like in the actual city of Denver. We're looking to buy in the burbs. We're looking to buy a place where you have a few kids, even anything crazy. Like, we have a very realistic expectation. 3-bed, 2-bath, like 1,700 square feet. I don't think that that's an unrealistic expectation. Couple things really don't like. First off, basement bedrooms. I don't want my kids in a basement. I don't want my future babies on a different level than me. No, that just gives me the ick. It's fine for other people, but I just know that that's not for me. That's a lot of what we're seeing. Other thing is, my parents actually owned a couple of rentals in the early 2000s in Colorado, and they decided that it just wasn't for them. So they did fix up and sell off their rentals in the 2010s. And my parents also fixed up their entire house during 2020. So they did floors, they did paints, they did a lot of other little projects. And my husband and I are not afraid of getting a fixer-upper as long as there's nothing major or structural. YouTube exists. Like, I know how to paint from growing up the way I did, and you can learn to like lay a floor. You can learn to do so much. You know, our first home doesn't have to be move-in ready. I don't mind getting our hands dirty if it means we get a little bit of a bigger house, nicer house, a little bit of a better neighborhood. As we've been searching, we realized that we might need to get our hands dirty and we might need to do some projects or paint. We don't mind that. My big gripe is the investors. Yes, you old white men, I hate you, because it's all a bunch of old white men that are trying to come in and buy Colorado real estate from real people that want to raise their families where they grew up in Colorado. I'm very well aware that we could move to Alabama and buy a house for nothing. No offense if you live in Alabama, but I don't want to move away from my job, my business, my friends, my family, and this beautiful state that I grew up in. Moving states is just not something that we want to do. I mean, our whole lives are here. Our real estate agent has been awesome. She's a real one. She has given us such great information and insight into what's realistic for us, what's not. But one thing that she has said is, like, when you find a good deal on a fixer-upper, that just don't get your heart too set on it, because an investor can likely come in and make a cash offer for over asking price, and then you just get priced out, which is so frustrating that businessmen, and I know it's the men, are coming in and taking houses away from young, hardworking families. That is just kind of my gripe about the situation is, you know, we're seeing a lot of things with really good potential, but these investors are coming in and kind of ruining it for everybody. In a perfect world, there would be some type of rule that says you've got to try to sell this to real people for a week, even just a week, to give us a chance to try and get something. Because even though we are very early in this process, I have been told by almost everybody, prepare to get priced out of a home you love by an investor. Investing in real estate and properties can be a great business, but not when it's coming at the detriment of other, you know, young people, young families that just, I just want a home. Search is going well. We are seeing things that are getting closer and closer to what we want. I just haven't found like the one just yet, but I'll definitely be updating. We do buy a house that needs a little bit more of a renovation. I will definitely be posting some renovation content. So that is just my take on the Colorado housing market as a Colorado native, first-time home buyer. I mean, I'm still really excited about this whole process. I think that we are gonna find our first home eventually. What is right for us will be right for us, and whatever comes to us will come to us. People are always going to have rants and raves about the housing market. This is just my opinion and my perspective from where I am in my life. But let me know what you guys think about the Colorado housing market in the comments, because I would love to hear more about what you guys think, and any advice is welcome and appreciated. Bye guys.